I have 3 different buckets. So the team I mentioned, I'm in pursuit of a couple entomologists, if anybody has those in their pocket.
Okay.
I am building the center. I think it's been a really fun, I use that term loosely, building the center. We did lease a building for a long term, but people, I don't know that people understand there are 56,000 people in the Rentokil organization.
Yep.
And I get to pick out the carpet and what the ceiling in the conference room is going to look like. And that's wild to me, and it's a lot, but I do know that in Q1 of next year, I'm going to stand on the curb and I'm going to say I did that. And it's impressive. And I know that if Andy and all in my team who are here get off the plane from the UK and they walk up, they're going to be like, this is the innovation center.
So if it's ugly, we know who to blame, is what you're saying?
Please.
Okay.
I will say I'm working with a couple fine folks from the Rentokil Terminix organization who just happened to say, well, why wouldn't we do everything a little, put red planters and green planters and red and green carpet? And I was like, absolutely not. This is going to turn into a very branded building. So it's going to be beautiful. We've had a lot of support from Andy, for example. I said, this is what we want it to look like. And he said, that sounds great. He's been very supportive even from afar. It's going to be a really cool place to walk in. I designed it in a way that it's very much a spoken hub pattern. So if you come in the front door, you're going to walk into an ambious green wall and see some of that technology. But then I'll be able to take you past lab spaces that are fully glassed. Yep. So maybe there's something proprietary, or maybe there's something from a safety perspective that I don't want you in the lab, but I can still walk you along the glass and say, this is what Dr. Sudeep Gare is working on in the termite lab, or here's what Dr. Sydney Crawley is working on in the mosquito lab. And I think it takes off the veil of what are we doing in pest control? It's like, no, let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me take you into the insectary and show you how we grow insects for research, or how a study is set up to show efficacy or speed. That is what we want to do, and I'm happy to share any of it with anyone who wants to come by. I'll elaborate and say that the showroom is probably one of the areas that I'm most excited about. If you go to the UK and you go to our showroom over there, it is very much like, here's the things we've created, and you're able to put it in your hands. But data is such a huge part of our story in North America, and what our pursuit is of, we have a lot of land mass, we have a lot of technicians. How do we use this data to better serve our customers? And so we had a TV in Memphis, and it was 26 feet long and 8 feet tall. And I designed the conference room around this TV to say, I'm going to bring our customers in and be able to show them what their pest control is doing from anywhere in the world. Yeah. As long as I have the ability to monitor it there, I can show you in Dallas, Texas.